and beautiful piece of design is the Cray T932, a 32 CPU vector processing machine. It's a special machine because it was the last in the range of pure vector processing machines. Most of the high-performance industry had moved on to the T3E, T3D way of doing massively parallel processing, but there were still customers that yearned for the Cray T932. It was certainly the swan song of vector processing. It was not a machine that had an easy life. The technology involved in the machine used total immersion cooling, a tank full of liquid where all the electronics was cooled, similar to the Cray 2 that we saw over previously. The boards were organized in an XY sort of mode and connected using special heat adaptive clamps that could be opened or closed to release a module. It was a little bit of a delicate machine in that those clamps relied on having squeaky clean fluor inert, and contamination of the coolant could lead to unpredictable errors. The 32 CPU machine was really the last big hurrah of vector processing, but also available in smaller one-tank configurations was the C94 variant of the machine. These clamshells open up to give you access to a very nice industrial looking, almost like a Victorian boiler type outside where to contain all the coolant. Alongside each of the T90s, you would have needed heat exchange units, which converted the hot fluor inert that comes out of the interior of the machine and dumps the heat into cold water supplied by the building. Being the last hurrah of vector processing, some people say, well, you know, that was the last of the great designs of machine. Well, the vector processing did make a reappearance as a sideline on the XT5, but really the T932s were the last of that classic range of machines that can call itself a direct descendant from the Cray 1.